everybody, and welcome to Virtual Trek Con. What's wrong?
Hello, hello.
Also, Mr. Scotty Baker, who went like this.
Hey, Virtual Trek Con 2.
Melissa Longo and Dr. Anne-Marie Seagull. Come on, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Denise?
How's everybody doing?
Rocking. It's great. Doing great.
Yeah, doing good.
Great.
Great.
Scott, do you want to tell us about that cool video you made for us, by the way, real quick?
Do I what now?
Tell us about that cool video you made for us, right quick.
Oh, the Virtual Trek Con intro with the Street Fighter round 1. Yeah. I was looking at that and I was like trying to do something day one, and ever since I put together the little logo with the Virtual Trek Con 2 with the music, I was like, man, it sounds just like Street Fighter kind of music. And so I went and I found the little soundboard, and it's got all the sounds, you know, fight perfect and all the
Perfect.
Yeah, all the and all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Sirach, what was your favorite quotes from Street Fighter 2?
I liked all you can.
Oh, that's right. We should have known that.
I also like my Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
Sonic.
What about?
Yeah, you know what? I also there was a character. I think it was Blanca.
Yeah.
One that would jump on you and start pulling on your neck or something. Yeah.
What about you, Anne-Marie? What do you think about?
I wasn't allowed to play video games when I was little. Mom, I know you're listening.
So hello, everybody. Melissa, did you play Street Fighter? You look like you knew what we were talking about, surprisingly. No? Okay, good job. You're just pretending.
I didn't know. I still don't know what that is.
Medallion says, this is a good one.
Oh, we love Medallion.
Round 1, engage.
Ooh, what a chat packer.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody, welcome to Virtual Trek Con 2. This is part 2. This is the sequel. It's bigger and better than ever. Top 2 best virtual Trek Cons ever, and we want to welcome everybody to that. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the comments section, because we can see them and we can answer to them, and this is completely live. So with that being said, let's talk about what's so funny, Anne-Marie.
My mom just said, haha.
Okay.
Stealing fan fantasy.
Yeah, well, Yvette can top that. She says, By the way, shout out to Yvette today when I was doing the rounds real quick in the promenade. We'll talk about the promenade a little later. I pop in. I'm kind of sleepy-eyed. I'm kind of drowsy. And I pop in on one of the chats or one of the Zoom rooms. First thing Yvette says when she sees me pop in, she goes, "Ryan, you look tired."
That looked gorgeous today.
Yeah, she didn't look tired.
Well, you've been working hard, right? I mean, you've been putting all this stuff together, so you probably are tired.
No, she got me pegged. Yeah, she's right. Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I better just slink out of here, go take a nap or something.
Or not swear by Yvette.
I know Ryan's been tired, because it's only when we're prepping for Virtual Trek Con does he message me at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, I never hear from him at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
I can just tap on your shoulder.
Yeah.
But when I'm busy at working, then no.
Yeah.
Hello, Rose Kirby in the UK. We love Rose Kirby in the UK. She's our good pal. Sorry, what were you saying, Sirach?
I just wanted to give Scotty Baker his dues for that, the graphic and for the Street Fighter 2 kind of mix up in there. I love the idea. It's just really great.
Yeah. Well, after we did the first one, you know, the first one was the kind of 80s and the sort of vaporwave and Miami Vice, all that kind of look to everything. And Ryan said, okay, we got to change it up for fall. So I put in some orange colors and started messing around with the graphics. And yeah, like I said, I started dropping the stuff in, and then found that the sort of the video game theme felt like Street Fighter. But yeah, I love kind of mixing in the retro stuff with this. This is fun. It's fun to do. So
What do you guys think in the comments section? How well did Scotty Baker do with the website design and the graphic behind me and the graphic in the little corner of his screen there? Did he do an amazing job or what?
Oh.
By the way, purple and orange for this one, that's also the official colors of the 7th rule because, there it is, Melissa knows, because Aaron was always painted in orange and Sirach was always wardrobed in purple.
Yeah. And if they stole barbecue wings from the Voyager set.
You remember that, huh?
It's like that story.
Yeah.
Only because
I thought it was for the
followed
Lakers,
memo.
so that's news to me. I'm glad to know that.
Here's some kudos for Scott.
Love it. Great job.
Oh, people are missing the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Aw.
Shout out to Skyana Leaf. This is my first virtual con, she says.
Ooh.
You have fun. It's 5 days of creamy goodness.
Setting the bar high.
I'll give you some ceiling fan action.
Oh my goodness.
That's Spice Channel content right there.
So, everybody, you guys, we're recording now. We're live. We're talking. We can't say the things that we were saying before we went live. We can't continue those conversations.
So we can't talk about Ryan.
No. Anyway.
That's for the newest Patreon tier.
Oh, yes.
So for those of you that don't know much about Virtual TrekCon or what it is, it's 5 days. Most of the days are about 14 or 15 hours long. Today's a little bit shorter, so you have time to watch Discovery if you're so inclined, and you should, because we're going to do a review of Discovery set for tomorrow. But everything's super interactive. The events, the games, the videos, the panels, the interviews. We have interviews with really cool people. We have a live performance by the Tim Russ Band outside where it's safe and exciting. And who knows, maybe people will go bother them. You never know. Stay tuned.
I live just down the street. I might show up.
You should.
Oh.
Sirach and I moderate many or most of the panels. Melissa helps us moderate many. Scott's got a really cool one that he's moderating on Monday, if you'd like to tell us about that one.
Yeah, so Monday at 1 p.m., I'll be talking with Lawrence M. Krauss. He wrote the book, The Physics of Star Trek, and another one about like physics and aliens and Star Trek or something like that. And so he's a well-known professor of theoretical physics and things like that, and also a big Trekkie. So it'd be cool to have a conversation about science and how it relates to science fiction and Star Trek and stuff.
Awesome. Lots of good stuff on Monday. By the way, the people are noticing that the ceiling fan is not making an appearance yet, Sirach, and they're speculating as to why. J.R. Poole,
That's my favorite.
an excellent graphic designer, has a theory. Are you allowed to talk about the contract negotiations, or is that tampering?
Well, the ceiling fan has an exclusive deal with the 7th rule, and TrekCon, it's kind of wanted to renegotiate it for the second TrekCon stuff. Once it gets ready and it gets in its wardrobe and properly polished.
Oh, you know, Katie Carr calls the ceiling fan Cece.
Right. Shout out to our buddy Katie Carr.
We love her.
Yeah, she's currently in one of her college courses right now, so she's not watching right now. Sorry to say, so she's not hearing any of that. So we can say whatever we want about her. But Dennis Koch in Canada says, "You're right. The ceiling fan should have his own name." Do we have any other names other than CC so far?
I like Cece.
All right.
I like CC.
Yeah.
That's it. And moving on.
Coming in January, virtual ceiling fan con.
Oh.
What's the character name in the animated Lower Decks?
Oh, Peanut Hamper?
No, the other one. It was Badgie.
Oh, Badgie.
Mr. Badgie.
Badgie.
Oh, Melissa called him Mr. Badgie. That's so formal.
I brought my own ceiling fan.
We do want to give Speaking of ceiling fan, we do have to give a shout out to the person that really helped to skyrocket ceiling fan to the notoriety that it enjoys, and that's Immo Radke out in Germany. That's him. He's the ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan champion, I would say.
He also created ceilingfan.com, or is it ceilingfanfan.com, and it links to the 7th rule.
Oh, wow. Yeah, ceiling fan. Definitely going to make an appearance in just a little bit.
Oh, that's a good fight.
So, Anne-Marie, can you tell us a little bit about the events that will be happening?
I know they're going to be amazing.
Way more than last time, way more than our first Virtual TrekCon in July. Maybe double or triple the amount. Hit us with it.
Oh, okay. So, well, tonight, Roddenberry's are doing a panel because they have like a live show that was supposed to happen in Philadelphia, I think, next week. We'll have to check. They'll say in a couple hours. But basically, they're going to talk about putting it together virtually. And the show usually features JG and Bob O'Reilly. So, like, Martok and Galron. So they're both going to be in it with, like, all the behind-the-scenes footage. And one of my favorite characters that they do, Garish, who's Garrick's cousin, who sounds a lot like Paul Lynde. I'm a pretty big fan, and I think he'll be making an appearance. So that'll be great. And their songs are really amazing, and Ryan is obsessed with their Inner Light music video with, like, the Las Vegas footage. So their YouTube channel is amazing, and make sure you check out their panel. The other thing tonight, Lambda Quadrant's doing some panels and games throughout. I think tonight might be the prop game. And that's interactive, so make sure you come to that. And then we have some trivia with Dan Mason, who I love, 2 of the days. And he's doing an event, I think Saturday morning, with USS Riker's Beard. And they're amazing because they're really amazing because they raise money for childhood cancer also at, like, a lot of the cons in Europe. And then Marie's Crisis they're 2 of the pianists, Franca and Adam, are generously doing another live sing-along piano show on Saturday night, which I highly recommend, which is all the show tunes from Star Trek, and you can come and make requests. What am I missing? Oh, yeah, Friday night, obviously. Geek Life rules. Lawrence is doing Cosplay Cabaret. Yeah. And there's submissions from a lot of Star Trek fans doing music videos, and it's a ton of fun. Last time, I'd say one that was really memorable in my mind was Sailor Marge and her minuet from TNG music video. So a lot of good ones. And I know Muhammad isn't here yet, but make sure everybody checks out the Promenade because I've already made 2 amazing purchases. Armin's new book and my new favorite tote bag ever that says Ugly Bags of Mostly Water. So you can carry around
that's good.
Your water bottle. I know.
Hey, Muhammad will be here in about 15 minutes. He's finishing something up, then he'll join in to talk all about the Promenade, which is like the coolest new feature we have going on. Sirach, do you see the ticker we've got scrolling down below?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, celebrating those Lakers.
Oh, really fast. I have to say that the bag's available at Thrifty Trekkie. So make sure you check out that store if you haven't.
All right. We might mention it again, too, when Muhammad gets here as well, but lots of really cool things. Scott, this one is directed at you, even though it's not, it doesn't mention you by name, but I think it's for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love you guys. Yeah, that's me. Thanks.
Aww.
Felicity Pickens, we're so stoked to have you here today as well. Thank you so much for joining in the fun. So, Melissa, we're going to put you on the spot. What day are you most looking forward to out of the 5, including this one? I know. We asked the tough questions here. Oh, and before you answer, everybody in the comments, please tell us which day you are most looking forward to out of the 5 days. There are lots of big days.
Hard.
We have the live show from Tim Russ. We have the Klingon High Council meeting. We've got Doug Jones and David Benjamin Tomlinson of Discovery. We've got the awesome Diversity in Star Trek panel. We've got a Deep Space Nine panel. We have
Mike
McMahon later today. Rod Roddenberry. All right. So let us know in the comments below or in the comments everywhere. That's it, Melissa. We bought you all the time. Here we go. Immo's saving you right now. He's giving you the answer.
Sunday.
We need one more.
More Sunday. Every day. I didn't know that was an option. Every day.
Oh, Mike McMahon's at Red Hour today. That's so perfect. 6 o'clock.
Sirach's got a red hour joke.
Yeah, that's a great way to just set me up into that one. Just joke out there. No, actually, I was reading the comments, and somebody said something about me grading the episodes in ceiling fans. Like, give it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 ceiling fans.
Pretty good.
That is 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 blades.
That is really good. We should add that. We should add that. Oh wait, did my video freeze?
Yeah.
Damn, I was fiddling around with other things too much. It froze me. But that's what we should add to when Sirach, when you guess the IMDb score, you say, "Here's my guess for the IMDb score, but here's my personal ceiling fan score."
Yeah, exactly. I like that idea. So, shout out. I forgot who put that out there, but I love that idea.
Someone said ceiling fan scale of excellence.
Or non-excellent.
7 blades.
That's amazing. Good one, Homer.
6.7 blades.
Yeah.
How many blades does this fan have?
Oh my gosh, Garrick's back.
Yeah. Ryan.
Oh, Garrick's
spamming Ryan's signal.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Well, while he's gone, I know he's going to ask me which day I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah.
So I'll just preempt him and say that I'm looking forward to
What about you, Anne Marie? What day are you? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear Mr. Scotty Baker.
So Saturday I pre-recorded another awesome video with Thomas E. Supernaut doing makeup on another victim, but this time it's Tracy Lee Coco, who actually played tons of aliens in a whole bunch of the different Star Trek shows. So it's really cool. It's a great discussion and obviously an awesome makeup job. He's doing a Cardassian this time. It was super fun to record.
Did we just hear an accident?
I live here on Hollywood Boulevard. Cars
sounded like an accident.
First come by, yeah. But they had a great conversation. I mean, it was like a 2-hour video that I had to try to edit down to an hour to fit into the thing. And so at certain times, this time instead of like straight cutting, some of the times what I did was I just like sped the video up by like 8 times so that you can see him going like this real quick and doing the makeup.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah, almost like a time lapse. But then also it's like on Saturdays the Discovery panel, the Jake Sisko, and when Sirach's with Armin on that panel, I think that one's gonna be a blast. I'm really looking forward to watching that one. So yeah, Saturday's like jam packed. I think that's like how it is. Like when you go to the Star Trek Vegas, right? It's like Saturday's always the day that's got all the meat. Like everybody, like that's the day when everybody wants to go to, and the place is packed.
Anne Marie, do you agree that, as Scott said, that we packed enough meat on the Saturday day?
I don't know. I'm just having flashbacks. Like I was trying
Is
to
that the
text
day
people,
with all the
and
meat?
my autocorrect kept changing packed to Packlin this week because of Lower Decks. So I've been trying to avoid that word.
I don't know.
I
Conventions.
prefer potatoes.
Me too.
What's up, Pat Pack?
Oh my gosh, I love Chat Pack so much.
9.5.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's pretty good.
I'll try for a 10 next time.
Yeah. Oh wow! I didn't know you could cross things out too. Look
I
at
know,
that.
I just
was
thought
afraid
it's
the
so cool.
Kardashians. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
What are we looking
So,
at? I didn't see it.
this little thing where you can cross out Kardashians and then replace it with Cardassians.
I just like that you went like that.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah.
You're such a Vanna White.
Anybody remember the Weird Al Yankovic song "Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White"? Oh, that's okay.
I don't know
Somebody
what
does.
these songs
I'll
are.
bet you, if I know anybody, Immo Radka knows that song. Immo knows that song. Maybe J.R. Poole and Travis Taylor.
The only stuck in the closet I know is the R. Kelly trapped in the closet song.
Huh?
You mean like epic saga?
Yeah, like six documentary.
So let's go over a little bit more of what we've got going on this week. Starting
what's
today.
your favorite day?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think Monday is going to be an interesting day. It's going to be our most different and unique day because we're going to have the most expanded universe virtual TrekCon panels. Like Scott's. We have the awesome one from our friends Talking Trek in Italy.
We love Talking Trek.
So we have.
Yeah.
This is broadcasting from multiple countries and multiple continents and half a dozen time zones. And so Talking Trek Italia said, they wanted to do a panel as well. And we thought it would be so cool to have people actually coming in from Europe and kind of getting that place up. We also have your friend Dan Mason's team, Anne-Marie, out in the UK broadcasting.
Yeah, the British are coming. That's their tagline.
So hopefully that, we want to make sure that all our international people are having their fun too. It's not just for Americans and those darn Canadians. Euros and Australians and Asians and Africans, although nobody's broadcasting from Africa yet. We need some Egyptians.
We're waiting.
Muhammad's family in Egypt should.
Shout out to Muhammad's mom who came last time.
Nice.
So we have representation.
Yes. Barely. We need more.
Oh, that reminds me. Sirach, where did you get your mug? That looks so stylish.
This mug, you mean?
That's the mug I mean.
Yes.
Everybody has to check out Abyssinian Kiosk.
Yes, absolutely. This is a creation of my sister. And it's actually been really fun. And Eve England has a newer design that she had ordered, and I think hers is even cooler than mine because she's so good with her color choices and her design picks. So, but yeah, shout out to Abyssinian Kiosk where you can get a mug or make your own design, create something else.
We've got that in the description box below as well, guys. So check that out. Check out all the awesome stuff that she makes. Really, really cool stuff. Very talented lady. Taurus 202 knew this song, of course. Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White. He knows it. I think Dennis Koch may have known it as well. Jesse Taggart remembers that song. Kathy D. Oh, come on. Everybody.
Oh, my
gosh. Scott Jensen, the 13th, knows me the best. He knows me better than you guys.
I knew it.
What was that? What was that movie that Weird Al Yankovic had? It was like UHF.
UHF, yeah.
UHF, yeah.
With Kramer.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that, and I also remember his Michael Jackson, all his remakes.
Eat it.
Fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat it and fat. Yeah.
And you can get cool Cisco Kid t-shirts at Abyssinian Kiosk too. People are asking about your t-shirts.
Yes.
You're such a good model.
Yes, you can. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go over today, and then Muhammad will show up and talk about the promenade real quick, I'm sure.
Because he's doing an amazing evolution lecture right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So first was Captain Rios' hospitality room. That was the good people at Starfleet Command and USS Eisenberg. This is kind of like, think of it as like the green room. You just kind of show up, you hang out, you talk. It's before all the big things. You ask your questions. Really cool. That went very well today. Then we had our first bout of the promenade, which was fun and cool. And I think we ironed out 1 or 2 glitches, but it wasn't too bad. Then we had the WTF Umbrella Academy by Falling Tower, which was very fun with special guest Josh Sussman of Glee and Bridget Fitzgerald of Like Everything. We're doing the ceremonies right now. Next is Mike McMahon.
So excited for
Lower
that.
Decks. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh, how good was Lower Decks? Oh, so good.
How good was it?
10 out of 10 ceiling fans.
Wow.
10 plus.
That's the first use of it. There it is.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I just watched the finale finally last night. Got around to seeing it. And it was so enjoyable, and it feels like Trek, and it's funny, and all the characters are fun. Good times.
Yeah.
Living in an Amish paradise. Remember that? So Muhammad is here and waiting. He's dying to find out what everybody thought of Lower Decks. What's up, Dr. Muhammad Noor?
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
How y'all doing today? How was Lower Decks?
What's up?
it was awesome.
You know who's
Still
in the
loading,
credits
still
of Discovery now?
Say again? Sorry.
He's in the credits of Discovery now. Dr. Muhammad Noor himself.
Oh, yeah.
No way. No
Such
way.
a proud
Yeah.
moment.
Thank you.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Technical consulting. Yay.
Yay.
That's it. Official. It's
Nice.
official.
Yes,
You
it's
saw yourself
totally official.
in the credits.
And got a congratulations from Alex Kurtzman, which we all screenshotted.
I definitely
Very
screenshotted that one. I was like,
cool.
I'm keeping that one.
It was amazing.
So, let's talk about Lower Decks just a tiny bit, since we are going to have Mike McMahon on after this. Sirach, you said this was the best first season of any Star Trek series, yeah?
I think so. I think it gets off the ground the fastest. It sets the premise right away. I relate to the characters instantly, so I identify with them. I feel like I know them already. And I just think in the realm of comedy, because they had so much open space to kind of find themselves in a comedic way. I think this show is the best show first season wise, starting hitting the ground running and just finding its niche.
So, real quick, Scott Jensen called us out. Maybe he's right. He says, asking nerds if they like Weird Al, low-hanging fruit, guys.
Good point.
Okay. Melissa, do you have any thoughts on the season of Lower Decks? Did you see it all?
I did see it all, and it was very enjoyable. It was fun. Yeah. It was fun. But I do have a bone to pick.
Uh-oh.
I do have
Here
a bone.
comes.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes. I need more Deep Space Nine references.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we need more.
Fair point. Fair point.
There's a lot of Deep Space Nine fans who did not get nearly the love that TNG got. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
And I
scene,
love
though-
Voyager, but Voyager's getting a lot too. And
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
definitely need more Deep Space Nine.
Oh, I agree with
more
you.
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. But that scene though with Riker when he comes in, the ship saves the day, and the TNG music plays.
Oh my god. Let's hear it
yeah.
up. Let's hear it
Spoil
up.
it
yeah.
for-
And
and
they talked about what Horgons to bring to Ryza.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, it was like the
A
cutest
literal one.
moment ever.
Hey, also a big shout out to Jenny R. Johnson out in, not Newfoundland. I talked about Newfoundland. What's the other one that's right by Newfoundland in Canada?
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. That's the one. She's out in Nova Scotia. I can't remember her promenade table name. Mohammed, do you have it offhand?
I know it, but
She's an amazing painter or paintress.
Yeah, artist. Yeah.
Really, really good
I can't wait to
stuff.
hit that star.
So please, Jenny, put the title of, or the name or website of what you do, so everybody can see it, because it's really cool, really good stuff, very impressive, and multiple fandoms.
Mm-hmm.
And way out in Nova Scotia. Speaking of which, Dr. Mohammed Noor, first of all, what do you think of Lower Decks? And secondly, what's this promenade thing?
Sure. So Lower Decks, I completely agree with Sirach. I think it was one of the strongest, if not the strongest, first season. And I think this is a comment that you made earlier, Ryan. I'll give you credit for it. I think there was a trajectory even through the season too.
Yes.
Where like the first episode was good. It was a little frenetic, but it was good. And then it like went from there to like amazing by the end. Those last two, whew. And I love just the sheer number of, I don't know if you call them Easter eggs, but just references. So many references, while still just being fun. It wasn't just like inside jokes, but it was just fun. That's it. Scenes from the Multiverse.
Scenes from the Multiverse. Shout out. Check that out.
Yeah.
When you go to the promenade, go to Scenes from the Multiverse. You're going to see amazing artwork. Really
Her
good
artwork
stuff.
is outstanding.
Amazing.
Absolutely recommend it. Yeah.
And her view out her window is ridiculous. I'm so jealous when I saw it, seriously. Anyway, please continue.
Sure. So you asked about the promenade. So this is great. So everybody knows, and this, again, kudos to Ryan for this is one of the reasons for having this convention, is that we can't get together in person, even though we want to be getting together in person. One of the great things that we do at conventions, we get to see great, talented artists, cosplayers, authors, podcasters, crafters, people who make collectibles, musicians, organizations, all those things. And now they're not getting the same sort of love. I mean, you have these online panels, you have a lot of actors, that's great, but you're not getting the community together. So this was the idea behind the promenade. And the idea here is that we have these virtual tables, again, like a regular vendor room, where you can hop on Zoom or Skype or whatever and visit with this person and talk to them about their wares. Now, obviously, you can't just like take their wares from them right there, but you can hear about them. You can get good stories or some fun things. I know somebody, Ali Martinez, who is the 25-year-old Trekkie, she's doing like quiz show and games and stuff like that. There's a lot of just sort of fun things happening there. And then if you want to buy wares from them, they can explain them to you. You can see them there, and you can buy it off the website. And then it'll get shipped to you at home and safe, no COVID.
Right. Also, very quickly, a shout out to somebody because I didn't actually come up with the promenade. I came up with the generic virtual vendors room. I'm like, it's kind of like Star Trek Las Vegas or Comic-Con, and everybody's got their own tables, and you can wander around from table to table. It's super fun. But it was Commander Homer Frizzell that actually said we should call it the promenade.
Brilliant.
I think Mohammed and I looked at each other for like 2 seconds before,
Right,
like, obviously that's the right answer.
That's definitely it. So these last for 90 minutes, but you don't have to stay for the whole 90 minutes at any one table. You can hop on for like 2-3 minutes here, hear a spiel, check it out, then hop on over to the next one. But it's for 90 minutes each day. We had the first one today, and I thought it was great. It was really fun seeing some of the things that people were doing. I saw Anne-Marie and Ryan at a couple of tables. Of course, I saw Melissa at her table. Walking art by Melissa. Outstanding work again.
Yes. And Armin was there, so it was a really official promenade.
Yeah.
Armin Shimmerman was there telling stories and selling his book, his brand new book.
Chase Masterson will be there on Saturday at the Pop Culture Hero one.
Yay.
Right, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can get Armin's book signed when you get it from the website. So I think it was only like $25 or something, which is way cheaper than getting a signed picture like at a convention.
Right?
And it's adorable.
And it's so awesome too, because that was like one of the great things about like Star Trek, right? Is like, where do you go and like meet and bump into people?
Exactly.
You go into the exhibitor's room and so and so's hanging out at everyone's always hanging out at Aaron's table or hanging out over there, and come by and get pictures and say hi, and I'll see you over at so and so's tables. This is awesome, really.
And that was happening with some of the tables I saw. Like I remember at Larry Nemechek's Trekland table, there was a bunch of people just talking to each other, and then Larry kind of piped in periodically, but they were talking to each other, doing their thing.
Yeah.
No, I encourage everybody to do it if you have time, and try to see a lot of the vendors. Don't just go to like the 1 or 2 you want to see all the time, or the ones that everybody's going to. Check out some of these others, because you'll meet cool people, you learn cool stuff.
Oh, Women at Warp said, I was just in and out of there for a few seconds because I wanted to make sure I made my rounds. And they were like, people come and go so quickly here. I was like, that's an amazing Wizard of Oz reference. I love it. So stay as short or as long as you want, but make sure you check out. You don't? Okay, Ryan.
Come on, not offhand. Sirach, did you ever have people just always hanging out at your table? Did you have like some regulars, or were you were barely hanging out at your table?
Yeah, I was hanging out at other people's tables. I'd be at
Yeah.
At Aaron's table.
Aaron's table.
Right.
at
Yep.
Anthony Montgomery's table.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hilarious. I love him too.
One of the best.
Yeah. So
We really should have gotten Anthony Montgomery for Virtual TrekCon, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe VTC 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really wish we could.
Yeah. You down with a VTC?
Yeah, you know me.
Thank goodness. I thought you guys were going to leave me hanging there. I was like,
That time I got your back. That time.
so yeah, this virtual vendors room, the Promenade, is filled with bustling. It's bustling with shops. There's a singing Klingon in there. Quark is there, Armin Shimmerman. So it's a real promenade.
Quark and Lita both.
I know.
Quark and Lita,
And Constable Mohammed Noor.
right? And you never know. You never know if Jake Sisko will be popping in and out, with his hijinks.
Oh yeah. If he's not out watching Bajoran women.
And it's all free, just
Always
like everything
need
with VTC.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is free, and it's every day. It's 90 minutes per day. It's at different times every day. So guys, make sure to go to virtualtrekcon.com, click on calendar so you can see what the schedule is for every single day, because today, the promenade already happened today. Tomorrow it's a little bit later in the day. I think Saturday it's really early, or vice versa.
I think tomorrow's early.
Yeah,
Saturday's really early.
And then Sunday and Monday, they're kind of like in the late afternoon, early evening for East Coast. So there are different times every day. So find the one that appeals to you. And
Or all of them.
all of them.
All of them.
Mhm.
It's a great place to do holiday shopping.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Double girls hang out.
Doppelganger.
Double.
All right, we got to give
Oh, that's a good one.
a big shout out to Tiffany. We saw Tiffany today in the Promenade. She's got some really cool fan fiction that she's working on, but we won't give you any spoilers about that, so nobody will steal her idea or anything. I hear a bus stopping somewhere. Scott, do you have a bus stopping out front?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Scott, everybody, he lives on Hollywood Boulevard, like right next to all the big everythings. So you're gonna hear people. You're gonna hear Superman. You're gonna hear people yelling.
Yeah.
Superman.
Unfortunately, Eggs, I've got the sliding glass door that goes out to my balcony, and there's just there's no soundproofing that at all. So
Really, not even closing the door would soundproof it, huh? That's weird.
no, it's closed. It's closed. Yeah.
No way, really?
You're hearing this through the. That's what I'm telling you. You're hearing it through the glass. It's like that thin glass,
Yay!
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Sirach, if you had to guess, which panel at Virtual TrekCon do you think people will enjoy the most? Because you've got inside knowledge.
This one.
It's definitely the opening ceremony, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, because everybody's looking for different things at different times, and there's so much here being offered. It depends on what you're looking for. And I think that's the beauty of it. Is like a smorgasbord. That's the reason we go to these conventions and walk around and visit each person, each vendor, and visit all the actors, because you get to have like a smorgasbord of an experience and spend a little bit of time here and get a conversation in, and spend a little time here and buy a little souvenir, and spend a little time here and get a little trinket. And I think that's the beauty of it. It's just having the variety of choices. So
Yeah.
I don't really want to. I am looking forward to a conversation with Eugene Roddenberry, because not that many
Right.
conversations in depth with him and how he he goes. So I'm looking forward
check
to
your
that personally.
check your connection on your headphones because it might be a little fuzzy there. It's clicking a little bit. But Sirach, I think I hear you now. You were just kind of clicking a little bit. If you had to guess one person that in the comments said, "Yeah, you know me," when I said you down with VTC, who do you think it was that actually commented that?
I can say definitely not Homer.
That was my first thought too.
Oh, of course.
Was it Rico? Who is
Nah,
it?
it's
it's
TJ Jackson Bay.
TJ.
He gets every musical reference. He gets them all.
And then one up.
Yeah, and then one ups, right? Okay, so
Well, I think last year wasn't wasn't the DS9 panel? Wasn't that the one that got the most views?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Last I looked, it was like over 80,000.
right. Yeah, 80,000 views
80,000?
on the Deep Space Nine
Woo!
one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
That was
pretty
just
good.
last time I looked. Probably more.
I looked kind of recently too, and it was still around there. So I was kind of sad because I was like, I wonder if it's at 100,000. Oh no, it's still.
You just list it for this con too.
Right.
Yeah. To finish off about today, after we talk with Mike McMahon, we've got the Roddenberrys present To Virtually Go, creating a rock cabaret in a new performance era. That's 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That is midnight UK time and 1 a.m. Talking Trek Italia time.
And also, they're the house band for STLVs.
Oh,
Right.
Whichever the next one, whenever, I guess next year.
And as they mentioned on their page, the cancellation postponement to next August, they said, well, that gives us 10 more months to practice.
As if they need it. They're so amazing. Really not to be missed. And like so hilarious. They have like so many deep cut hilarious jokes. I love them.
Yeah, really good Inner Light song too. Really good. Then we have Lambda Quadrant Game Night. They are our good buddies over at Lambda Quadrant. Melissa, would you like to tell us about Lambda Quadrant? Because my voice is hoarse.
Yeah, you sound it. No. Our friends over at Lambda Quadrant are, they're. You put me on the spot.
Anne-Marie, would you like to
Yes,
they throw like the world's best parties usually in New York every Saturday when there are new episodes of Star Trek that week. And they just happen to be like two blocks down from me. So I get to go. So it's like I'm a little bit of a groupie. And they do trivia sometimes, which is how I won a Horgon keychain. And also one time I won. Yeah. One time I won a Nog temporary tattoo. Like they're great. And
wait a minute.
Yes, I know. I don't want to use it. It's so cute.
I want one of these.
Okay, I might have to give you that one because I also have an Odo one, and then we can be like sort of twinsies, like we were earlier at your store when we both had on Walking Art Made by Melissa bracelets.
Where are my bracelets? Oh, I don't know.
And Melissa and I did our powers combined.
Yes, we were Wonder Women.
But mine's very lovely, and it says Deep Space Nine in binary code in the beading. So that's available at Walking Art Made by Melissa. But anyway, Lambda Quadrant's great. They're like a LGBTQ positive awareness group, and all the money that they raise at their events, which is usually several hundreds of dollars, goes towards amazing organizations to help with awareness for HIV and homelessness. And they're just fabulous, and we love them, and they have a hilarious sense of humor. So stay tuned for that. And,
right, Kristen Mackey will stay tuned for that. That's for sure. She doesn't need sleep.
No, coffee. Have some coffee. Have some Ractagino.
Or root beer.
Or Jamaican double strong. Wait, double strong, double sweet. Or that's how O'Brien takes his coffee.
Yes.
Jamaican blend.
Good knowledge.
I don't know. Ryan doesn't remember because it's not O'Brien week anymore.
Could have caffeinated root beer.
Oh,
Caffeinated root beer. Yeah.
Sirach, do you remember O'Brien Week?
Yeah, I do. But also, let's say good knowledge on Nova Scotia. And
Right.
I watch a lot of Canadian television.
That's weird.
No. Me and Delphine are one of my favorite Toronto women.
We love
Awesome.
Delphine. Good old Delphine.
Mhm.
Eve England's
Yay.
we love. She's out in Wales, but her last name is England, so it's quite the conflict within her family. She says, I'll wear my binary code cuff tomorrow. Love
Yes.
these, Melissa.
Yay.
They're great.
They're amazing.
WalkingArtMadeByMelissa.com.
I bought one actually. I was going to give it as a present, and I never gave it away because I was like, I want to keep this.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday present. Also, there's
And,
some amazing deep cuts from BTC1 at Walking Art Made by Melissa. A really good hashtag henceforth T-shirt with
Yeah.
Right.
with Laurel on it, with a like a stick figure Laurel with a batless, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Very quickly, Tom Casey says, longtime follower, love what you guys do all the time. Just showing you my support. Thank you so much, Tom Casey. We appreciate you. And speaking of deep cuts, our friend Mr. J.R. Poole also designed something that's kind of a surprise. We'll see if we could get it up quickly enough. But he designed something that's a deep cut from the first virtual TrekCon that we can incorporate into the second virtual TrekCon, which is going to be pretty exciting. And Teespring also sent us a message about that too, so stay tuned for that.
Yay.
The hints with Teespring.
Oh, Mochi Love.
Hey,
Yes, I'm a big Murdoch Mysteries fan.
Yay! Mochi.
Mochi.
The
Everybody at
cutest
home.
cat ever.
That's Melissa's cat. Everybody thinks their cat is the cutest.
Not to be confused with Grudge.
But she is.
Right. I don't know. Grudge is pretty cute.
I don't know.
Grudge
Mochi
is pretty cute.
Mochi has like 1,000 likes every time I look at a picture of Mochi on my Facebook feed.
That's because she's
like my
amazing. She's amazing.
So Melissa's starting the new hashtag cat pack.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, Scott.
What do you think, guys? Everybody throw out a charity that you like, starting with Melissa.com.
Melissa.com is me. No. The National Kidney Foundation, of course, but also Best Friends.
That's a great one.
Yes, they are a great no-kill shelter. They're the largest non-kill shelter in the U.S., or it might be the world, but
In the quadrant.
Yeah. And that is where I got Mochi from.
Oh.
I adopted her from Best Friends. So they are Cat Pack. Yes. Those are the two for me.
What about you, Scott? I know you got a lot of charities you like.
I don't know. The one that I give to is the UNHCR, which is the United Nations one that helps people in like war-torn third world countries and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So, like our country in a couple of years, that's cool. We'll be looking forward to them supporting us soon. We'll be looking forward to them coming back to us. What about you, Anne Marie? Do you feel like you can out of your jokes?
No, American Kidney Foundation and the JDRF for juvenile diabetes research, and then also NAMI, like the National Mental Health Awareness charity. And I think on Monday there's actually a mental health discussion, like talking about issues in Star Trek. So it's a good tie-in, and it's so important right now.
Nami and Sirach say that one all the time. Get it?
No.
Save me, Sirach. Do you have a charity?
Yeah, but I wanted a little follow-up from Anne Marie about you were talking about a mental health panel that's coming up on Monday.
Yeah, on Monday, Larry Nemechek and Dr. Ali, I believe, are talking about mental health issues that crop up in Star Trek, and especially during this time where everybody's
It's huge.
cooped up inside. So it's really
Very
important to have like awareness and know hotlines you can call if you're having problems or just need somebody to talk to.
Right. In their own words, Life Support presents Star Trek and Mental Health, Hits and Misses. Join Dr. Trek Larry Nemechek and Dr. Ali Matu, who's an actual PhD, hosts of Live Support Live. One of them is a real doctor. Guess which one? For a fun, insightful look at where Star Trek got mental health right and where it didn't. And you, via chat, are a panelist too. So that's a great one to mention there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, that'll be one of the panels I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah. Anything you want people to donate to, Sirach?
I think people can donate to whichever charity they feel. I have my own charities that I deal with. I work with American Cancer Society a lot, and I also work with Red Cross. But anybody who wants to donate to any one of these causes that are helping people, animals, the environment, I'm all for it.
Right. What about
Is
you,
there,
Doctor?
is there, I was going to say, is there a charity to help Ryan have better jokes? Can we?
Aww.
Oh my gosh! Now that's an area where we're very much in need.
Call now. Operators are standing by.
See, everyone wins on that one. You get your money's worth and more if the jokes.
Oh, we need some Sarah McLachlan.
I like Ryan's jokes.
Sarah McLachlan for the what's that song that they
Please
play?
donate your laughs.
Angel.
Donate all your laughs to Virtual TrekCon. Ryan.
And it just has a slow motion video of me like throwing out a joke that doesn't work. I'm like,
Yeah, so then we'll press pre-recorded laughs so that you can feel better. It's a charitable thing.
Oh my gosh!
thank you. That's sweet. We should just get that canned laughter. Dr. Muhammad Noor, do you have a charity that could help us all out?
Sure. My go-tos are usually the local food bank, which for me would be the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina, and as Sirach said, the American Red Cross.
Yeah, good ones. I'm going to throw in the Humane Society is always a great one that I like to donate to. Best Friends is a great one. But here's the problem. These animal charities know that I'm a sucker for animals.
Oh my gosh!
So the pictures.
Donate to one, and they just all start failing. And I'm like, I've never heard of this one. Or how do you guys get my information? And then they send me cute little things and
You have
calendars.
like 10 animal calendars in your room.
It works. I'm such a sucker. I'm such a mark for these guys. Melissa
You're
knows.
a mark.
They send you lots of stuff, right?
Oh yeah, they sent me a calendar, but I think that's because I adopted Mochi. And I'm looking
That's the
to
song.
adopt a sibling for her. So
Cute.
The problem with these animal ones, they're very, very, very vertebrates, and especially mammal centered. Like you don't see ones about like save the beetles, except for like the musical
yeah.
ones. But there's so many beetle species, a lot of them are endangered. Nobody cares.
I love
well, save the sharks too.
That's true. Sharks. That's true.
Hello.
Sharks do get some. Yeah.
Yeah, and save the
very
bees.
vertebrate.
Oh no! Hang on a second, guys. We got to call out Rex for being a very mean person. When somebody said that they need to donate money to make my jokes better, Rex said, "There's not enough." I know. I know.
There's not enough.
So-
not enough.
Oh my
Was that
gosh.
you, Scott? That's got to be Scott. Or good job, Scott. That's
Yeah.
That
Oh
was good.
my gosh. This is
And
like
then-
a Episcopal holodeck program.
okay. Give us another one. Kathy D made a joke about my last name. I'm guessing. I like Ryan's corny joke.
That's good. See?
Oh.
She can give me some tips.
I didn't even get it at first. That's hilarious.
Where's the laughter, Scott? No laugh.
There it is. There it is.
Insert Debbie Downer sound.
Oh,
I have to get the. I have to get the whole. I'll get a whole like soundboard queued up for the closing ceremonies with all the different sounds and the drum, the boom-ch, they go with the.
Oh, you're coming to the closing ceremony?
Oh yeah.
If you'll have me, you know.
You need to add crickets.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll have it all ready to go. So every time Ryan says
Oh.
something, I'll have an appropriate response.
We need to have a sound effect that is specific to Deep Space Nine, Sirach. So, like,
Oh.
when I say something that's not funny, or when you remind me that I'm not funny, we can have like an Odo grumble, like a or some kind of,
Oh no, here's one for you.
or a Ben Cisco. Ha!
Oh.
Oh, the
Triples.
triple.
Yeah, there it goes.
Whoa.
There you go.
Laser beam.
Wow.
Anne-Marie,
That sounds
I know
bad
that
in these headphones.
Anne-Marie, I know you got to get back to work, Anne-Marie, so we're going to release you. Thank you for being
Oh,
patient and
thank
hanging in with
you.
us.
Thank
But
you.
we'll catch
Anne-Marie.
you
Thanks
on
for
the
having
flip side.
me. Yes, make sure everybody hits up the nighttime events. They're going to be really, 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 really fun.
Got it. We will. We'll
Good
see
to
you on
see
the
you,
next one.
Anne-Marie.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, Anne-Marie.
One to beam
Bye,
away.
Marie. Thank you.
But now we're missing a space here. Well, as luck would have it,
Aw.
Hey!
Yeah, it's Kitty.
Whoa.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
ladies and gentlemen, this is meteorologist Katie. She's out in, I never remember, but it's somewhere in the Midwest.
Sioux City, Iowa.
Mm.
Now, for those of you that are in the promenade, you may have already seen Katie popping her head in and out just to make sure everything's okay, kind of some quality control for us. So if you are working the promenade, or if you're visiting the promenade and you see Katie's smiling face, if you need anything, let her know. If you have any questions, ask her. She will either answer them or pass them along to us. And if you have any compliments, definitely tell her so she can pass them along to us. How are you, Katie?
I'm good. Yeah, all afternoon. You know, I was offering water bottles to tables, but no one's taking
Nobody
me up
took
on it.
Sim City.
Yeah,
Sim City, Iowa.
Sim City. I wish. That'd make life way more fun. Oh,
Yeah,
I
we're
love
getting
it. There's
a lot
so
of
many
this
people
Sim
already.
stuff. Uh-oh. Mars 3 in
396?
396. Yeah, I was like, Mars 396 says, yay, Iowa into house. So I'm guessing Mars
Hey,
is Iowa.
Hey.
Different planet, Mars. Wrong Iowa. Okay, so Scott's already starting in on you, not Scott Baker. Scott's nice. Scott Jensen says, Katie, I hope the corn husk.
oh, that's amazing.
Scott can squeeze a compliment and an insult into one.
That is an art. That is an art form right there.
Katie, you've met Sirach, right? You guys were met at the
Yes.
last virtual TrekCon.
Huge fan of you and
Yeah.
your fan.
And your fan.
Thank you. Good.
So, Katie, can you tell us a little bit about your first day notes at the promenade? Did you see some cool things? Meet some nice people? What
I
happened?
did. I was really surprised at people's setups. I was jealous. There were a couple that were just blowing my mind. It looked like they'd been Zooming for a while, is what it looked like. But it was really great. A lot of people roaming around, it felt like a convention hall because you got to see people just jumping in between groups. And it felt normal, which is something that's weird to say in 2020, but it actually felt pretty great.
Normal how? Like normal as in we're getting used to Zoom chats, or normal as in it kind of felt like a convention?
That part, BC, before Corona, back at conventions. It actually felt like you were there, and it just, with this lockdown-esque style that we've been going with for months now, it just felt good to see other people's faces. Like, there's only so many times you can FaceTime your family before it just kind of is like, oh, hi guys. Like, you want to see new people, and this was a great way to actually meet new people, and it was great.
Wait a second. Anne Marie's already
in the chat.
I know.
she's everywhere.
Don't tell management.
Make sure everyone comes to all the who knows
Promenade booths.
after.
She says,
Scott,
don't tell management.
Scott, you
After hours?
are our resident Anne Marie translator. Any idea?
After hours? After
Restaurant.
juniors? Yeah, after hours? I don't know what that. Yeah.
After
Well,
juniors, when juniors go to sleep,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe.
Rose
Is it,
Kirby out in the UK says, question, how do you get on to see the promenade tomorrow on Skype? What do I have to do? Muhammad?
Sure. So most of them are not actually using Skype. Most of them are using Zoom. So if you go to the main Virtual TrekCon website, just virtualtrekcon.com, click on the day. So if you're talking about tomorrow, click on calendar Friday, and then go to the place where it has the promenade listed. From there, you click on the link. It'll give you everybody's there. Next to everybody, it'll have a name for the person, a description of what they do, and a little thing that says Zoom. Just click on the Zoom thing. It'll take you right there.
You know, there were a couple people on Skype. One of our favorite people, I can't remember her name. Remind me.
Linda Butler.
Yeah, out in Ireland,
Yeah.
right?
She's not coming back tomorrow, though. She was only today.
What?
Yeah. That was it.
Well, then I don't have to open up my Skype
Yeah,
anymore.
hen in a hat. You can check out her website, though. If you go look at today's list, you can go and check out her website. Still, her wares and cosplays are excellent, too.
Really good stuff. Great website. We really like her. She was dressed in like a Discovery
Mirror Universe Discovery.
It was pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
good for
So
her. We love her.
If people go and click on the link, like for today's promenade, even though the promenade's over, does it still have a list of everybody's stuff so they can go
Everybody's
to
there.
stores?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Muhammad thought of everything. I thought of one thing, and Muhammad thought of everything.
Come on. You're the one who put it all together, my friend.
Uh-oh. People are noticing.
Eric's
Oh, no.
wrong.
Eric's back again.
Maybe it was the Dominion.
So sorry, Katie. Did we have more to talk about? I don't know if we caught all the things from. Did you see anything that jumped out at you, or any funny people, or did anybody frighten you?
I don't think I was frightened. I didn't see any spooky cosplays, but I did, in fact, get to go into Armin Shimmerman's booth, and I kind of was like, okay, here I'm for the official part, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to go back as a fan. So I popped back in. I'm like, hi, I'm here as a fan and as a worker. And he was super chill about it. It was really great.
Speaking of fans,
There was one question in the chat I just want to answer. Somebody asked about if the zooming into individual booths is free. Yes, everything with this convention is free.
everything
That's
is
why we love
free.
it.
There are some charges that apply once you join. You have to. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have to. Because everybody's like,
I was like, where did this come
Boo!
so good. I love it. Melissa left.
Scotty Baker on the ones and DJ Scotty Baker.
That was
my
funny. I
You
wasn't
know-
expecting it.
You know we bring this up every time, but Mr. Aaron Eisenberg, who we remember and love so fondly, he would still be laughing at that right now, right? He would want to use it 15 times.
He would be crying
Yeah.
and being like, laughing so hard you can't hear it.
I love it.
All dogs are running away.
Yeah.
Mohammed, big shout out from Eve, England, out in Wales. The schedule was so easy to use, Mohammed.
Aw, Eve is so sweet. Thank you, Eve.
It was a perfect, I got the list and I was looking through. I was like, this is really well designed. I was really impressed. So it's super user friendly. If you haven't been to the promenade yet, go to the promenade.
Partial credit for the organization of the thing to Science Division, who had a convention kind of similar earlier this summer. They had a similar layout. I kind of adapted that.
Nice.
Great.
Adopt the scribble from them.
We got a nice shout out from our friend Sarah. She says, "Thanks, crew. So many of you stopped by to make sure our booth was going okay.
Aww.
It was wonderful."
Aww.
Who wants to tell us about Sarah's booth? I bet Melissa does.
I don't know. I don't know anything about her booth.
Women at Warp. Muhammad knows.
Oh.
I visited fairly quickly. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hear as much as I would have liked to. I don't know. Do you have more to say, Katie?
Just talk about Women at Warp in general. I think there's 7 of them now. They've expanded. They're 4 men and 3 women in their group. And hit it, Scott. I was setting you up. No, it's all women, and they talk about Star Trek.
I was like, wait a minute,
right?
I thought,
that's cool. You know,
I thought Sirach was going to hit me with the booze again.
Oh no, he just left.
Anyway, so Women at Warp is great. You can find them on Facebook and Twitter, and they have a podcast. They talk about Star Trek.
Their podcast is great.
Oh, yeah.
Great website.
That's mostly what I know them from.
And when I popped into their room, there were several people in there. It seemed like a good conversation was going on.
Yeah. Same.
I'm really bummed that we lost Sirach. Oh, wait, is that him back? Great. Sirach's back because the quote of the night has just arrived. Okay. So here it is. The quote of the day comes from the 7th member of our team here. He couldn't make it because he has a real job. Mr. Michael Kenyon Rosenberg says, "Everything is free, especially the lives."
Love it.
I was waiting for you to come back for that one because that's a good one.
No, I like that one. That's shout out to Andy Robinson. That's
big time.
Totally.
People love Women at Warp. Lots of big shout outs. Yvette, shout out to you for being so rad. One of our associate producers. Another one of our associate producers, Dennis Koch, says, "Women at Warp is fun, even if you're not a woo man."
Love it.
Tamia as well. Part of the sci-fi.
Tamia's great.
By the way, this is when Anne Marie would be like, "Oh my God, and Tamia Harper of the Sci-Fi Sisters." Well, they are doing the post-convention after party, so check them out. Sci-Fi Sisters, we love them. Sirach and I were talking about you guys a lot over the phone many times, right, Sirach?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They have a book club. They have
because,
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I was going to just say Ryan is really good at 2 impersonations. One is Picard, and the other one is Anne Marie. So that's how high Anne Marie is on his list.
And the Nausicaan.
The Nausicaan.
Here's the thing, right? And we've mentioned that before, where it's like you have to have a specific style or fashion of speech in order for somebody to do a good impression of it. Because if you just talk like, in a boring way, how is somebody going to make an impression? But you have something interesting about it, like everybody has a Wallace Shawn impression or a Sylvester Stallone impression, you know what I mean? Or a Cher impression, because they have an interesting way of speaking. So it's actually usually a compliment if people can do an impression of you, I'd say.
I like that way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Just
on Sci-Fi Sisters, they have like a book club, they have panels, they have a podcast, and they're advocating, Black and Indigenous people of color works in sci-fi and science. So again, check them out.
Awesome.
Here's a question for you, Mohammed, on that.
Sure.
Tell us what BIPOC means for those of us that only kind of get it.
Sure.
Not me, it's me.
Yeah. Black and Indigenous people of color, BIPOC.
Right, but the wording of it is a little confusing to me, so I was hoping we could have a conversation about it real quick. Is it specifically Black and Indigenous people that are people of color? Or is it Black, Indigenous people, and people of color?
That's two people, but yeah, I think it's more like the latter. I'm not actually positive. That's a good question.
So does BIPOC include people of color outside Black and Indigenous is my question, because I don't know if there are commas in there or if people of color is just describing the B and the I. So hopefully somebody can explain that to us. I was just wondering, because English is a funny language.
English is a funny language. Yeah. I'm sure there are thoughts in the comments.
I hope so. So we only have a few minutes left, guys, before, yeah, but I can't do it. Sorry, my voice is not what it usually is today. Sorry, guys, so no grand negus.
Oh, David Gregory clarified it.
Oh, good. Okay, so there are commas in there. Black, comma, Indigenous, comma, and people of color. This guy doesn't use the Oxford comma, but we're going to let that slide because you had the answer to our question. Thanks, David.
Thanks, David.
Okay, so that was always my question. Yvette knows too. She's like, put the damn commas in there, dude.
Comments.
Oh, Ryan. We were going to have, yes?
It says Ryan needs to do a Cisco.
Ha! That's my Cisco. For those of you that know, is that GIF.
Spot on.
I think Scott Baker can do a pretty good Scotty, original series Scotty, right?
Yes, Captain, give her all she's got.
Okay.
Oh, that's a pretty discussion.
You have to warm up to it, you know.
Yeah, now do your good one.
Yeah.
Srock says, damn you, Garrick. Yeah, Garrick hit me first, but then he jumped on to you, Srock.
Yeah, he's been on me, man. I can't get a decent signal. Comms are down. I need some trilithium or something.
Recalibrate the power couplings, or...
Yes.
Okay, who didn't install this Eisenberg security patch?
Oh.
That's what Tiffany says.
Yeah, Eisenberg.
Beverly.
So, since we only have a few minutes left, I think we finished talking about the rest of today. Right? Some people ask what Mike McMahon, after that we have... Oh, yeah, so after Lambda Quadrant at 6 p.m. Pacific Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, today we have the Seventh Rule presents Deep Space Nine's Improbable Cause. And that's really cool because, as Sirach can tell you, that's really cool because Improbable Cause is the first of a two-parter that many people like very, very much. The second one being The Die is Cast. So we've got the review of that today. And on Monday, we will have the second one, The Die is Cast. So we have the nice two-parter on bookending. God, this thing's confusing. Bookending Virtual TrekCon. Also, super big shout out to Vogel Klaus. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Dankeschön. I don't really know much German, but that's for you, Vogel Klaus, because I'm guessing you're German or maybe Scandinavian.
Heather texted she's having trouble getting on.
We're wondering about her.
Yeah,
and Sarah does an amazing board.
Nice. Scott's like, I wish Ryan would.
Oh.
That's what he said. I heard him.
Your comedic timing is brilliant, sir.
Oh man, that is funny. It reminds me of 70s, like old stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's so good.
It's not that old.
So Mohammed, since Heather can't join in, and Srock's being quite the chatterbox today, can you tell us a little bit about Heather and what she does for the promenade?
Sure. So Heather, like Katie, Heather has been going through at the very start of each promenade session. Actually, all three of us have been trying to hit as many booths as possible to make sure everybody's online. We actually have a shared spreadsheet where we can see like who's hit which booth to make sure everybody's on in the first few minutes. But Heather's been vital for that. But importantly, Heather does a lot of tech support stuff. She's also been running the Discord server for the convention. So
Oh, nice.
kudos to her for setting that up and running that. But just vital for keeping things rolling. Mr. Fan Man.
That's a good one.
I love it.
Also, John Tuffarella of Kazon Cards out in Candor, New York says Gaze in Space Trekkie feud on Sunday. That is a big one. Also, Eisenberg crew members. The USS Eisenberg, Aaron Eisenberg ship, headed by John Tuffarella of Kazon Cards, will be combining with Rex A. Wood and Heather Jordan in Starfleet. They are doing the Sunday brunch at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I think, without looking at my notes. So check that out. And
Are they?
Yes.
Sorry. Are they providing the waffles?
Scott? No response there.
We should have what?
I don't know if Scott can do that without even moving. It's just completely still and it works.
Yeah. Brunch
So-
and waffles,
Heather
Sorry,
Jordan
Heather.
says, Mohammed, can you read Heather's text in Heather's voice?
No.
She says, I've tried a dozen times. It will not connect. That's strange. I wonder, no, it should work. I don't know. Sorry about that, Heather. Well, anyway, yeah, is there anything more you want to tell us about Heather? She's also part of Starfleet and the USS Eisenberg. She's going to be there at the Sunday brunch. She was also our longest standing Trek Tech, tied with Cat R. King, because those are the only two we've ever had.
Oh no, we lost Rock again.
He just gets mad and leaves, and he's like, "This is."
We have to do the founder test thing on him. See if he turns liquid.
Melissa Rex gave you an answer to your question.
Scrambled eggs. Oh, you're bringing scrambled eggs. Well, Yvette's having frittatas, and 410 says we're responsible for our own waffles.
They're providing the eggs, though.
The eggs,
I would love it if someone just showed up with an entire buffet.
Oh man,
Like
that sounds good.
overachieving, just for everyone to look at.
Yeah.
Or a box arrived, just like
like the lower decks boxes.
Lower decks,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
We
there's-
don't have that kind of budget, guys. Sorry. Yes, his budget is a little bit bigger than ours.
That's true. That's true.
Come on, Ryan.
Yeah. Or everybody just gets a box
I
of lower
know.
decks, but it's got a sticker. It's got the virtual TrekCon sticker on top of it, and it's like
They must
repackaged.
Repackaged. Yeah.
We send out letters. Katie got a letter last time, right, Katie?
I did get a letter.
See, that's kind of something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Downloadable badges. Who needs anything more than that?
Hey, Katie, do you see the question for you in the chat?
There's a question for me.
Yeah, about whether you've given a forecast for the con.
Oh.
Oh.
Our associate producer. Good question.
You know what? I forecast a lot of fun weather-wise. Actually, it's snowing in Montana, so if any fans are in Montana right now, I'm so sorry. No, but it looks like, the megapixels are clearing out. Should have good... Oh, I don't know tech talk. Good streaming all around.
The Wi-Fi is strong.
There we go. We have a strong northwest flow of Wi-Fi. It's just going to be cheesy from here.
He's back.
He's back.
Sirach just keeps leaving every time he wants to eat some oranges.
I think his fan has a cult following now.
Sirach, have you seen the Discovery premiere yet? Don't tell us any spoilers yet, but have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it.
Right. It's almost as if we're going to record a review of it very soon.
Almost. Yeah, it was good. Very good. No spoilers.
Agreed.
See, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to probably do that and then watch your guys' review too.
Sue V. Gruner, Dr. Sue, says they grow dental floss there too in Montana, FYI. It's a vine. Vine.
Huh.
Dental floss is a vine.
See, I was imagining like the pure minty, like they come straight in the box if you go organic. Like,
yeah. It's kind of like
my brain was struggling.
Same.
I was like, they grow dental floss? Wait, what? What does this mean?
My life has been a lie.
It's very universe Sirach right now because the ceiling fan's on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys.
Spotlight this time.
Party's over. Boss is here.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Yay, you made it!
Hey, and the joke.
I had to get out my cell phone. I had to get on my cell phone to get on here. Like, it just, I have loaded it 100 times. It's just, I don't understand it. Like, I moved down to I connected to the landline. Like, I connected to my hotspot. Like, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to get in for literally 23 minutes.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be virtual TrekCon if we didn't have connection issues.
The great irony, though, in that you're helping everybody else with their tech issues.
I have no problem with Zoom whatsoever. No problem with Zoom.
Yeah.
My last ditch try was my cell phone, and apparently that works.
It worked. That's great.
Yeah, we've never run into issues with Zoom before, like pretty much ever. But as SteamYard, as Melissa calls it, that one. Why do you call it SteamYard, by the way, Melissa?
I don't know. I missed the R. I think I'm slightly dyslexic, so sometimes my words get muddled, my letters get muddled. So
It's more like a sauna.
yeah.
Right?
Makes it sound a lot more relaxing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't. For some reason, I call it SteamYard.
That's cool. I go to a SteamYard. That'd be nice.
So since we only have a few minutes left, Heather, what were your first impressions of the first half of the first day? Did you have fun so far?
It was actually pretty hectic for me because I was in 2 different Zooms at the same time. I was on the phone with Muhammad. I was also setting up a Discord all at the same time. So
wow,
it was pretty crazy.
Did you have fun?
I think I might have froze. Sorry.
That was a pregnant pause there otherwise.
Well, where were you on that one, Scott? Now we're addicted to you. Now we're just totally dependent on you. Katie, keep it down.
That one would have Aaron crying with a snort. We would be crying.
I just asked if you had fun. You had fun at the very beginning. What was it that we called it? Rios's hospitality room. How was that? Went well, right?
Yeah, it was great. I even got Rico to stop by and say hi. That was nice.
Wow.
Little known fact, Scott actually hates
I'm not sure
Rico.
if you heard anything I said.
Oh yeah,
We did.
It was all good.
No, God, no.
Oh,
There was a shout out by TJ Jackson Bay saying Heather Jordan is awesome.
Yeah,
Aw.
that was the best.
Thank you.
Travis, thanks for stopping by my table.
Were you alone in there for long, Melissa?
very good, Titus. Very
I
good.
like that one.
No, not too long.
Okay, so it looks like we're just about out of time here. Guys, if you are in the promenade, remember Katie and Heather are your friends, as is Rex A. Wood. Dr. Muhammad Noor is your overseer, your caring Cardassian overlord.
Attention, promenade citizens.
Very good. And if you are just a VTC watcher, remember to comment as much as you want. Comment in the description box below. And somebody's fiddling with something that's making a lot of noise.
It is not me.
Anyway, so comment in the comments below and visit the promenade. Go say hello to everybody. Even if you're not looking to buy something, go find out what they're about. Maybe you'll want to buy something later for the holidays, and you'll know, hey, this guy was pretty cool, or that gal made some really awesome paintings, or that lady in Ireland was pretty radical. Muhammad was like, let me make sure that's not me, and he muted himself. It's not you. It's not you, but nice work. Anyway, any final words before we go off? Very next thing. Oh my God, it's like in 2 minutes we have Mike McMahon, the executive producer, showrunner, writer, creator of Star Trek Lower Decks, also Rick and Morty and Solar Opposites. No big deal, right? Not so big deal. All right. Any final words before we go, guys?
Oh,
Have a great
Enjoy
time,
the
guys.
con.
Stop by, say hi.
Eat some waffles.
Leave a comment in the Discord if you're having any technical issues, and I'll help you.
Yeah.
Ironically, as I have
That's true. I really like that. What's your middle name, Heather?
I've told you 17 times. It's
Jordy,
Elizabeth.
right?
It's
Elizabeth. That's
Elizabeth.
right. That's right. I just put the link to the next video in the comments, so everybody click over to that as soon as we say goodbye, which is pretty much right now, right, guys?
always remember the 17th.
Apparently.
What?
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks very much.
Wow. Wow.
All right. See you later, guys. Thank you very much. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, let us know. Please tell your friends. Go find the event on Facebook and tell all your friends, and we'll see you all soon.